Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different to my regular videos, but will hopefully be the start of something new on my channel. Lately, I've really wanted to be able to upload more frequently. However, given that my videos rely heavily on facts and are somewhat investigative in nature, they do take a while to make. So I was thinking that to fill the gaps between my more in-depth investigative videos, maybe I could upload mini tea videos where I'd present the receipts, share some commentary, and ask for your opinion. There's so much beauty-related tea out there that I see or that's sent to me that I think people would be interested in. However, there just isn't enough content within the story to fill an entire video. So in an effort to provide more content for you guys, I was thinking why not upload shorter videos, put out the basic facts, and even combine a few stories within the same video, which would allow me to upload more frequently. I mean, I'd love to be able to put out my usual investigative videos every other day because as a creator, those videos are my true passion. You guys know I'm a nosy bitch and I love dissecting every little aspect of a topic, but unfortunately for me, it's just not possible to do every other day. So I thought this would be a good way to fill the gaps, so to speak. Again, these shorter videos would be in addition to my usual in-depth videos and not take the place of them. So today's video is an example of what you can expect from these shorter in-between videos. Okay, so today we have two stories, both to do with Morphe. The first is one that I came across on Instagram. Now, I have contacted the person involved and they gave me permission to use the story in my video, but they asked that their name as well as their business name be kept confidential, which I agreed to. So basically, this person owns an established baking business where they make cakes and all that good stuff for various events, and like many businesses these days, they post their work on Instagram because this is the age of social media and it's literally the best free advertising for businesses of any size. Anyway, from my understanding, the owner of this baking business was sent an initial email from Morphe. I don't know how Morphe got her contact information. Maybe they did business together in the past, maybe it was through Instagram, I'm not sure, but an email was sent to the owner. She responded to the email and Morphe responded with this. I've cropped the baker's name out, but anyway, thank you for your reply. We are having a launch party for an upcoming project. Some of the top beauty influencers will be in attendance along with other big names in the cosmetic industry. The party will be held at a venue in downtown LA on Sunday, August 13th. We would be grateful for your help in sponsoring this event with desserts, okay. In return for your valuable sponsorship, we would mention and tag your Instagram platform in our Snapchat and Insta stories on the night of the event. We really appreciate your consideration of this proposal. Feel free to email me if you have any more questions. Sincerely, Morphe Brushes logo. By the way, if you're wondering about the Morphe Brushes logo and the signature line, a lot of companies do this when it's someone like an assistant writing on behalf of the company. Anyway, perhaps this baking company responded to an inquiry that Morphe put out looking for a bakery to quote-unquote sponsor their event, but when the bakery found out they would essentially receive a shout out in lieu of payment, they were like, what the fuck, no, because no one wants to work for free. Now, it's different when you're just starting out as a new business and you want to get your name out there and network with larger companies. You'll offer your services for free in exchange for exposure, but this bakery is established with a fairly large following on Instagram. So I did some research with the date provided in the email to the bakery and found that the event that was held on August 13th was the launch of the Morphe X Brittany Bare Nose Contour collection. I'm not super familiar with Brittany Bare, but apparently she is the self-proclaimed queen of nose contour, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure JD Wadey started that shit in 2015 with her Glam Nose Perfector brush collab with luxebeauty, but okay sis. Anyway, I found some pictures of the event on beautylaunchpad.com and you can see they definitely found someone to provide desserts for them, but it was not this company and was likely in exchange for exposure. But can you imagine all the hard work and out-of-pocket expenses these bakers are put to, and all they get is a Snapchat and IG story mention lasting a whole 24 hours? And look, I get it. If a bakery is willing to work for free for a 24-hour snap, that's their decision, but I feel like it's super tacky for Morphe to even come up with the idea in the first place. Like really, how much would all of those baked goods be? $1,000, $2,000, whatever it may be. Shit, you'd think with all the money Morphe rakes in, they wouldn't think twice about paying the vendors used for their events. Imagine a company that recently sold for an estimated $200 million offering a Snapchat mention in lieu of payment for baked goods. Pathetic. And this is not the first time I've heard of this kind of shit with Morphe. Apparently, if you're not an influencer that brings in bank, they're a nightmare to work with. And this sort of thing is pretty typical for them. But anyway, let me know how you feel about this story and moving on to the next. The second story I have for you guys is in regards to the new Morphe 3502 palette. We know that Morphe just released this brand new palette on October 12th because all the Morphe pimps were out in full force trying to get their cut, but anyway, apparently there's a common issue with this brand new palette in which customers are receiving their 3502 palettes with the black shade completely broken. Now, I don't know if this is due to their supposed new formula used for this palette or whether it's a coincidence or whether they're just using charcoal as their black, but these are pics of my girl UrbanDoll's palette. I'll leave her info in the description box below. She does like 10 million giveaways every single day, so this is her own palette and you can see the absolute mess from the black shadow. I know that when ordering eyeshadow palettes, you always run the risk of the shadows crumbling in transit because they are delicate, but why does it only seem to be the black shade in this palette? Here are more examples from other customers where you can see all the other shades are completely intact, so there is obviously an issue with the black shade formula being too soft to where it can't endure the transit process. This is just something to be aware of if you do decide to purchase this palette. There is a chance yours will arrive like this and you'll have to deal with Morphe customer service, which from my own experience isn't exactly the best time of life. They do have 24-hour round-the-clock customer service, and I know UrbanDoll contacted them when she received her palette, and 3 days later she's still awaiting a response, so definitely keep this in mind when ordering. I suggest if you do want to purchase this palette, they are now available at Ulta. This way, if yours ends up being broken, you can return it straight to Ulta and not have to deal with Morphe customer service. Okay, you guys, that is it for this mini video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like having these videos in between my regular in-depth videos? I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at HereForTheT2. Thank you guys again, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye!